Okay, this is question 5 on 2018 WJC additional maths paper. And here we have to find the remainder when 2x cubed minus x squared plus 2x minus 1 is divided by x plus 3. So, what I'd like to do is to call this expression f of x. And if I'm dividing by x plus 3, then the value I want to be finding is f of negative 3. So I'm going to substitute negative 3 into here. So 2 lots of negative 3 cubed, take away negative 3 squared, plus 2 lots of negative 3, plus 1. So you go to your calculator. So I've got 2 lots of negative 3 cubed, minus 3 lots of, minus negative 3 squared, plus 2 lots of negative 3, plus 1 is negative 68. Okay, so the remainder is negative 68. Now, similar thing for the second one. Show that x plus 2 is a factor of this expression. Okay, so that expression, I'm going to call it g of x this time, only because it's different to the one up above. If you wanted to call it f of x, that's absolutely fine. Because I want to show that f of x plus 2 is a factor, I'm going to try g of negative 2. Okay, so I'm going to substitute negative 2 in, so I get negative 2 cubed, take away 6 lots of negative 2 squared, minus 49 lots of negative 2, minus 66. And what you'll find when when you work through this is that you should get 0. So let's see what we get. We get negative 8. We've got take away 6 lots of 4, so take away 24. We're going to add 98 and take away 66. So if you look at these three, negative 66, take away another 64, another 24 is negative 90. Take away the 8 is negative 98, plus 98 is 0. So that's 0. And if g of negative 2 is 0, that implies that x plus 2 is a factor. Okay, and now hence, so that means using something that we've done before, factorize this expression. Well, that expression is this g of x. So I already know one of the factors is going to be x plus 2. So I'm going to create my 2x3 grid. I know that this is x plus 2 is one of my factors. I can put my x cubed in the top left, and I can put my constant in the bottom right. Okay, now I can fill the rest in. So I know that x times this value is x cubed. So that makes that value x squared. So then I know that 2 times x squared is in there, so that's 2x squared. And I know that these two values here make up my x squared, and I need negative 6x squared altogether. So that's going to have to be negative 8x squared. So you can see when I combine those two, I get negative 6x squared. And then I follow this same process through again. So x times something is negative 8x squared. Well, that something is going to be negative 8x. And then down here, I get 2 times negative 8x will give me this. So that's negative 16x. And these two values will give us our x term. So I need negative 49. At the moment, I got negative 16. So I need to have another negative 33x in there. And then one last time, x times this value is negative 33x. Well, that's going to be negative 33. And as a quick check then, 2 times negative 33 does give negative 66. So that's okay. So I now can say that my g of x is going to be x plus 2, lots of x squared minus 8x minus 33. Okay, so here's my 2 by 2 grid. I'm going to put my x squared in the top left and my negative 33 there. And I have these two values are going to give me my x's. They're going to give me negative 8x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the 1x squared by the negative 33. So the 1 by the negative 33 gives us negative 33. So I want two numbers that multiply to give negative 33. And they're going to add, they're going to combine together to make negative 8x's. So if I go with 33, first of all, I get 1 and 33, 3 and 11. There's no other factors of 33. Because it's negative 33, I know one value in each product has to be negative. So either those two or either one of those two will be negative. And because they add up to give a negative overall, the larger ones are going to be the negative ones. So if I'm going to put my negatives on there, the one that's going to match up here is going to be 3 and minus 11. So 3x minus 11x will give me negative 8x. So plus 3x minus 11x. And it doesn't matter which order you put them in, because they will still combine to give negative 8x, whichever way you do it. Okay, then we're going to follow through our factor approach again. So if I take this row here, there's no common factor in the numbers 1 and 3 except for 1. But we can take x out as a factor. X times x is x squared. X times plus 3 is plus 3x. And now I know that this times x is negative 11x. That's going to be negative 11. And a quick check, negative 11 times 3 is negative 33. So we're done. So now we just need to complete the factorizing. So therefore, g of x is going to be the x plus 2 from before. And now we've got these two factors, x minus 11 and x plus 3. And we're not asked to solve it, we're just asked to factorize it. So that's the question done.